The Starship Odyssey cruised through the silent expanse of space, its hull gliding past stars like a silver arrow. Lieutenant Jonah Voss stood alone on the dimly lit bridge, eyes closed, fingers poised above the holographic console. A faint, haunting melody had threaded its way through the ship's communication systems, a sound both beautiful and unsettling. Lieutenant Voss to Captain Hartley. Jonah spoke into his communicator, his voice barely above a whisper. "I'm picking up a signal from that rogue comet we charted. It's unlike anything I've ever heard. Within minutes, Captain Amelia Hartley joined him, her footsteps echoing softly. "Play it," she ordered. Jonah activated the audio feed, the bridge filled with an ethereal composition, notes weaving together in a tapestry of sound that resonated deep within their cores. It was as if the music itself carried the weight of eons. "It's mesmerizing," the captain murmured. "Can you analyze its origin?" "I'm already on it," Jonah replied, his fingers dancing over the controls. The melody contains complex, mathematical patterns, possibly an encoded message from an ancient civilization. This could be the key to unlocking lost interstellar communication methods. As the Odyssey drew closer to the comet, the music intensified. Crew members found themselves humming the tune without realizing it. In the mess hall, a group broke into spontaneous harmony, their voices blending with the haunting melody. Whispers spread through the ship. Some claimed the music was alive, changing them in ways they couldn't comprehend. Engineering 2 Bridge crackled the comms. "We've got systems fluctuating in rhythm with that signal. It's like the ship is singing." Alarmed, Captain Hartley turned to Jonah. "What's happening?" Jonah's face was pale. "The music. It's a memetic entity. It's infiltrating not just our systems, but our minds. We need to contain it." Suddenly, lights flickered, and holographic displays twisted into shapes resembling musical notes. The ship's thrusters pulsed in sync with the melody, propelling them closer to the comet against their commands. "We're losing control," shouted the helmsman. Determined, Jonah proposed a risky plan. "I need to interface directly with the signal's core. If I can isolate its source code, maybe I can negotiate with it." "Negotiate?" Captain Hartley echoed incredulously. "It's sentient. It's using music as communication. Please, trust me." With a reluctant nod, she authorized the mission. Jonah retreated to the isolation chamber, immersing himself in the pure signal. The room dissolved around him, and he found himself standing on the comet's icy surface. Before him loomed a colossal structure made of shimmering sound waves, a symphony given form. A voice resonated from all directions. "You have heard our call. Become one with the eternal harmony, or face silence, everlasting." Images flooded Jonah's mind, civilizations rising and falling, all connected by this cosmic melody. He realized that the entity was a repository of knowledge, but it had become corrupted, a parasite consuming those who listened. "I won't let you take us," Jonah declared, "but I also won't let your history vanish." He began to play the counter-melody, drawing from the deepest recesses of his musical training. Notes of defiance intertwined with the entity's song, creating a turbulent harmony. The clash sent shockwaves through the void, distorting time and space. Back on the Odyssey, the crew watched in awe as the comet began to fracture, beams of light spiraling outward. The ship's systems flickered back to normal, and the oppressive weight of the music lifted. In the isolation chamber, Jonah collapsed. The last echoes of the melody faded to a whisper, leaving behind a profound silence. Medics rushed him to the infirmary. As he regained consciousness, Captain Hartley stood by his side. "You did it," she said softly. "The signal has stopped. The comet. It's gone." Jonah managed a weak smile. "I composed a new ending." Later, As the Odyssey resumed its course, Jonah sat in his quarters gazing at the stars. He could still hear a faint hum, a reminder of the cosmic symphony and the fine line between enlightenment and oblivion. Perhaps, he mused, some music isn't meant for our ears, but maybe, just maybe, we can create our own melodies among the stars. The ship sailed on, leaving behind the remnants of a corrupted legacy and carrying with it the hope of new discoveries. The crew returned to their duties, forever changed by the encounter, but united in their resilience. And somewhere in the depths of space, the fragments of the Parasitic Symphony drifted silently, awaiting the day when they might be heard once more. But this time, humanity would be ready.